Hi, this is Elizabeth Johnson with Southern Embellishment. I'm here to show you, I love this Traveler's Notebook, and this will be up for sale on my Etsy. When you see this video or you see it on Facebook, you can PM me if you want it, but hopefully by the end of the week. I've got a couple of medical today and tomorrow. I've got some medical procedures, so it'll probably be towards the end of the week that I get them up on the Etsy shop. But if you see it and you want it, you can PM me. And we can do an invoice that way. But I'm having a hard time actually selling this one because I love it. I love it so much. So I keep telling myself that I'll make another one for me. And then I have a very special friend I want to make one for too. And but I thought this would be a great Christmas present for someone if they were looking for that unique present for either themselves to treat yourselves or for someone else in your life that you want something unique and special for. This is just a beautiful piece of leather, and I have made several journals out of this and planners out of it. And this faux dory, if you please, is 5 by 8.5. So it's the regular size faux dory Traveler's Notebook. So let's just get into it and show you what we have. And of course I've got one of the Tim Holtz plates here, book plates, and a little piece of scrap paper, and then it says timeless, and then I have glossy accents over that, sealing that in. A beautiful little key charm here, and then I put corners on the front and the back. This leather is not really thick. It's soft and pliable, but it's durable and sturdy, but it's not as thick as some of the ones that we have. So I thought the corners not only would be decorative, but it would also be, it would help solidify it a little bit. It has the 4 elastics in it. I like that. I like this setup best myself, and then I have the elastic coming through here for the closure. So that's the outside, and let's go inside. And this is just chocked full of a little bit of cheesecloth here, but it's chock full of goodies. A lot of sewing, just a super amount. Let me see if I can prop it up to help maybe see it better. Full of lots of goodies, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you do too. And thank you for stopping by and taking a look at it and with me today. I used the Tim Holtz paper line called Memoranda, and I love it. I also use Tim Holtz fabric and use laces, lots of laces and things like that. But the main papers are Tim Holtz Memoranda paper stash. And I got that from Amazon as well. So on this very first, there is 4. Sorry, let me find them here. There's 4 signatures in here, and the price that I'll give you after the video, it includes all 4 signatures. So you're getting the leather cover that can be reused, the decorated cover. You're getting all 4 signatures that, as you can see, is just loaded with goodies. And just a tremendous amount of sewing and lace and fabric and so on and so forth. So here on the first page of the cover page of the first insert is a piece of the memoranda. I have a little, it's got burlap and a piece of doily and some lace, a little pocket there with a tag to enclose. Up here it's got a little piece of ribbon. It says all pretty things, or all the pretty things. Little lace sewn on. And then in this one, I took one of the pages, made a tag, and made a little pocket here on the side. And this has got, I love birds, and I have this amazing book of birds. And this was just one of the cover sheets in the book, and so I just made it into a journaling spot. It has a lot of full colored birds and stuff too. I left the strings because you can make them as long or short as you want, but I like the string look. And then this little, I made a little pocket here by folding this tag up. And this is an old 1969 Cloverland Ice Cream Company. It's an actual receipt that someone bought some ice cream. And I got a pack of things like that on Etsy. Here's a glassine bag that's coffee dyed. And inside here we have some ephemera, a little arithmetic card. It looks like it came from a game called Aritho. I have no clue how to play that. This is Tim Holtz, I believe, and I believe this is Tim Holtz ephemera pack. So that's in there. And I've put that on some real parchment paper. And then behind that is also a tuck spot. And I've got a little tea-dyed telegram card, or telegram paper. I think that's from Kate Spade. And some more ephemera, journaling spots. And this is real parchment paper. I put some lace on it, and you can make it a little tuck spot if you want. And it's got Tim Holtz die cut of the man with the umbrella. And here's some fabric on the tea-dyed paper. It's got different kind of papers in it. I don't think I have any stenciling in this. I think I did all sewing. Here's a little lace pocket with a dream bingo card and journal on the back. And then this little coffee dyed envelope. Some of the school paper, handwriting paper. And then I put tags in the middle, and you'll see the other side of them here on the other half of this signature. And a little fabric tab up here. This has got a lot in it, so I need to kind of move quickly. Here's some music paper, and I left it, this is the middle of the signature, and I left it, this is how it came. This was the size of the book, folded in half like that. And so I left it like that, tea-dyed it, and then just folded it. So that's a lot of journaling spot. Here's the elastic from the, that holds the book in. But each signature is pamphlet stitched, so you can take them, in and out. You're not going to lose pages. And here's some of that ticking material, little fabric tab. This was out of a eclectic little sample of Tim Holtz fabric, of his eclectic elements. I love this book. Here's the other side of the tags. Here's the school paper. And here's the lace pocket. Here's a craft color tag that I put the Tim Holtz fabric. Again, this was out of the Eclectic Elements little, I probably like 5x5 or 6x6 pieces. And so you can put your secrets back there. We love that. Whoever came up with that, I'm glad you did, because I love it. I've seen several people do it. And I personally seen Amity Bloom do it first. I don't know if she's the one that came up with it, but whoever did, thank you, because I love it. And another one over here. So as you can see, this first one's kind of in reds and blues. And here's the other side of the parchment paper. And here's the back with more of that, all the pretty things, some roses sewn on. That's the first signature. And here's out of that ephemera pack of Tim Holtz. Today is full of possibilities. I love the memoranda paper. It has just got such amazing, just amazing elements on it. Here's the second signature. We have a file folder. Here, oh, there's a little bit of stenciling. Here's with a tab and a piece of Tim Holtz paper, or I'm sorry, material on parchment paper, or tracing paper. And I like to fold my tabs over so I get one on each side. Made these little out of some of the scraps. There's a song in the middle, 2 songs. The journaling spots. another little piece of fabric with a fabric tab on tracing paper. The other side of the file folder, and then the end of that signature. And here's the third signature. I know I'm going fast, but there's just so much, and there's not like really, there's not like a lot of stenciling or anything like that, but there's just a lot of sewing. I made this little journaling tag out of a piece of the scrap, and some of these tags. There's just so much real estate in here to journal on. And this is a piece of paper. This was out of some sort of how to feed, like this was an army book that my dad had, and it's like for the mess hall, how much to prepare. It's recipes for how much to prepare to feed this many people. So I thought that was kind of neat. But there's not really journaling area on there too much, so I put this on there with the fabric tab. But I just thought this book was so neat. And another little fabric tab sewn in, little page cover there with the fabric. Now I think this was the Tim Holtz Wildflower or Wallflower fabric. Another one there. Little tab. Side tab, and I made a little banner out of the scrap piece of paper to give that strength to make it a tuck spot. Little journaling card. Here's the little lace. Actually, the paper's folded over, and I put the lace on top of that and sewed it. It's a little pocket there, tuck spot, with some of the cards I made out of the scraps. Little fabric tabs. There's just a lot of sewing. Here's the other side of that mess hall paper, which you got journaling spots here, some cards here, and a little banner, our little tab up there with one I made, a little journal spot there to journal on. I love this. I don't know how we did that, but I love it. And here's a little pocket with the tab, and I put this in there for journaling. And little stamped envelope, and I just left that little flap sticking out. And that's the end of that one. Here's the fourth one. As you can see, it just got a lot of sewing. Here's a journaling card with lace sewed on, another folder, little heart paper clip, a little doily with a tab, and this is just put some what do they call it? Coffee green things. Here's a little heart on this tag, tuck spot there, and on this side it's a tuck spot there, and then a tuck spot there, and some of the tags and journaling spots. I thought this was nice. The pattern was that you could almost use that as lines. Here's another little fabric tab. Here's the other side of the pocket. And I had some of the scrap music paper that I put in there, some scrap pattern paper that I put in there. It's like the end of the 12 by 12. Just rounded the corners and put that in there. And then this is a tag made out of a piece of homemade paper that I made using a paper press, which is a lot of fun. So I made a tag out of that. Here's a little textile piece there. Here's a tuck spot made out of, I made banners out of the scrap paper. And put a little tuck spot with some of the music paper scraps. Just fun little places to tuck a thought in or a memory in. And you don't have to journal page after page after page to be successful at this. You know, you can use this page and journal several days, just something special out of your day or your week or whatever. You don't have to pick it up every day. I say that, it's great if you do pick it up every day and do something, whether it's art journaling or memories or whatever, or planning, however you want to use it. But the main thing is just get your memories down. Not everybody can sit down and just write. So just jot down something special from the day or something you're thankful for or whatever. Draw a line and go the next day. And just, you know, you don't have to sit down and do a lot to enjoy a journal like this. Here's a little layered hearts that I had little quote blocks, so it's like 4 or 5 little layers of hearts there. Little storybook page. And journaling there. Here is a little piece of fabric that I sewed around there. And this has got a card, journaling card. And here's another journaling card with some paper clips with ribbon throughout the book. Journaling spots on there. You may say, well, that's got some pattern on it, but I found that writing over that is really still effective, and I actually like it. It gives it an element to it that I really like. Another fabric page cover flip. The rest of the storybook, and it was a little weak or whatever, so I just added some washi tape and made it a tab. It's an older book, so a little library card with a scrap and fabric tab tuck spot. A tab there, little doily and a fabric tab, and this is the pocket also. And this is some of the tea-dyed Tim Holtz tissue paper that I like to make little tabs in the pages too. And then a fabric tab at the top, the other side of the file, and the last of the book, and here's the rest. You can see all the life of the leather here. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So this is just chocked full. So for $125, you get the whole book. You get the leather cover that's, you know, reusable time and time again. You get all 4 signatures. It's just full of goodness and luscious lace and tabs and ribbons. It's just full. So $125. So again, this will be in my Etsy shop, on my Facebook, Etsy shop towards the end of the week, hopefully Facebook sooner than that, but I do have a couple of medical procedures I have to go through. So if you're interested, you can message me, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.